17, I opened a door that should have remained closed. I was at the public library and checked out a book about demons. I was always an avid reader, and to me, it was just another horror book I checked out for 2 weeks. I really had no concept of demons. I believed in God, but just not so much in the other end of things. I had the concept of God and angels, and if they were truly in heaven, then nothing bad could be there. They protected us, right? That very concept changed forever. Hello, crash course in free will. I ended up reading the book, and the next thing I know, I started seeing the shadows, the dark ones. Some look like crows, some black cats, and then the smaller humanoid types. There was one, more human, who was taller, dark, and he was everywhere. If I was reading, I could see his shadow, leaning over my shoulder as if reading with me. He would also be on the roof, hanging down, peering into my window. I could see his form blocking out light and hanging there upside down like a crouching bat. He had pointed ears, and I will never forget that silhouette against the starry sky, just watching me. My sister began seeing these things too. We both saw what looked like fighting, bolts of blue and white lightning that streaked across the darkened rooms at each other. The most amazing occurrence was when we were at the movies, and the whole theater was a battleground, with us being the only ones who could see the lights. In retrospect, I do believe it was good and evil fighting. I think I was more curious and mesmerized than concerned by all of this going on, until one evening, I was lying across my bed, reading as usual, and I felt a hand touch my foot. Hard pressure on the sole of my foot, grasping. That scared me. Whatever it was could touch me. The end came quickly to this situation. A couple of days later, late one Friday night, I was home alone, and my mom and sister drove up. In the headlights of the car, my sister saw a huge demon, hairy and tall, like a buffalo on its hind legs, and it was running around the house, trying to escape the headlights. My mom didn't see it, nor did she or my dad ever see any of these happenings. My sister thought it had been after me, and she was terrified. Her fear was palpable as she told me what she saw. She told me to take care of this and get it the hell out of our home. I was horrified. The very next morning, a Saturday, I found myself home alone, a godsend in a house where Saturday mornings were the optimum time for everyone being home. I cleansed the house, blessed the house, and got that book the hell out of there. I never saw it again at the library, even though the section of horror I perused was near where I found it. I hope it was removed from the shelves and destroyed. Funny thing, I have a feeling it never made it back to the shelves. I have a strong feeling it was never supposed to be there in the first place. The thought of burning the book never crossed my mind. I just wanted things sent back to hell, where they belonged, and all the things in my world back to where they had been before. I succeeded in clearing the house of all evil. No more shadows, lights, touches, or seeing anything ever again. The downside is, I will always regret having my sister feel that horror and fear. The upside is that my faith in all that is God was strengthened beyond all that I could have imagined. I know now what's out there, and I will use my belief to send it away every chance I get.